Hey guys, Ed here. Today we have this 2009 Mazda CX-7 2.3 turbo engine, and in this quick video I'd like to show you how to check your oil and fluids in this car. So let's start. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pop the hood. Move the latch to the right, raise up, and put the stand. Okay. So first thing, let's start with the motor oil. In this car, well, any car, if you check motor oil, it should be done first thing in the morning before the car was working. Okay, so the car should be cold, in other words. So let's start. So this is how you open this cap. Get the cap off, and right here you see the yellow one. That's the oil dipstick. So I'm gonna put you guys here and get the dipstick out. So I got the dipstick out, and then we dry it off with our rag. The thing is, I was driving the car before right now, and my reading could be inaccurate, but when you're gonna check yours will be accurate. So put it in, get it out again, and okay, well, my reading right now is right in the middle. Okay, so between two notches, there are two notches here. Hope you guys can see. Between two notches here and here, it's right in the middle, so it's good. The color is not good, it's black. So yeah, this car is due for oil change. So I put it back in. Okay. To add oil, just in case if you have to add oil, okay, we're gonna just close this thing here. All right, to add oil, right here we have cap, so we just spin it and pour oil here. And when we're done, close it till it clicks. We're all set. Make sure to use the right motor oil. For turbo, I would recommend the synthetic. Again, refer to your owner's manual for the one exact the specific oil that's recommended. So next thing is right here we have windshield washer fluid. So to open it, you just open it and pour fluid inside. It's very simple. Just get your windshield washer fluid, put it in. You can use actually also water if it's above freezing temperatures, but the windshield washer fluid will do its job much better. So just open it, put it in, and you're all set. Next thing, right here we have our power steering fluid. Okay, so if the power steering is tight or it's squeaking, that's most likely you might have a leak somewhere, and this is where you're gonna add the power steering fluid. So you just, to add, you open the cap, and pour power steering fluid if you were missing some inside. The level of power steering fluid is right here. This reservoir is dirty right now, but the level should be between this notch and this notch right here. Okay, so this is the level right here. There are two notches. Next thing, coolant. So we have our coolant reservoir right here, and we have radiator cap here. Never open radiator cap if the car was working and it's hot, because if the pressure builds up inside, you're gonna open it and you're gonna get boiling antifreeze in your face. And that's something you really want to avoid. So if you need to add oil, or if you need to add fluid, just open this cap and pour some antifreeze inside in here. Over here you have levels. Okay, so over here you have low and full. Okay, I hope you guys can see it. Low and full, so it should be somewhere in the middle, the level of antifreeze. In extreme situations you might use water, but again, it's only to get the car to mechanic and get off the highway if it's overheating, or, well, extreme situations you might use water. Okay, but usually should use antifreeze. And if it's below freezing temperatures, the water might freeze inside the engine. It might even crack the motor, so antifreeze is the way to go. Next thing, right here we have brake fluid, right here, this one right here. It uses DOT3. Okay, so when you buy, if you have to add oil, you buy a bottle with brake fluid, and it should say DOT3 on it. So this is max, this is min sign. It should be in the middle, like this notch right here. Brake fluid doesn't evaporate, so if you're missing some, it means you're leaking. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. You can just same way open the cap and pour brake fluid in if you're missing. But again, if you're missing something, you should go to mechanic and find the reason why it's missing, because it doesn't evaporate. Right here we have transmission dipstick right under the brake fluid. Same way, you check it same way, like you check the motor oil. Just get it out, wipe it off, and do the same procedure. One thing is the transmission oil should be checked with hot car. Okay, so the car should be hot, and then you check the transmission fluid. Motor oil is opposite, it should be cold. So two more things in this car is the Freon and differential fluids. Well, you can't get any access from here to differential and transfer case. That's the 4x4 system. So that's something mechanic should do. And over here we have high and low pressure hoses for the AC system. Again, but AC system is something, well, the system is under pressure. Okay, so if you're not really familiar how to do this, you shouldn't. So that's something also I would just leave to mechanic and just give it to them to take care of it. Everything else, like windshield washer fluid, coolant, motor oil, brake fluid and stuff like that, you can do yourself, but this I wouldn't recommend touching. Okay guys, so this is it. I hope this helps. If it does, please press like button and have a great day. Bye.